up, everybody? This is Ben Purcell and Mikey Laneville here with Optimum Athletes. And on this podcast, we're going to be talking about the ideal training calendar for a middle school and a high school athlete.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, let's go. I'd say the biggest thing is a lot of kids play spring ball, they play summer ball, and they play fall ball. And that takes about 9 to 10 months of playing.
What about showcase ball? How many we got that?
I mean, I think that falls under summer and fall.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's just not ideal, especially for kids going through puberty and, you know, their bodies are growing. Just the stress of throwing a baseball on the shoulder and the elbow, that's just not something we want to do for 9 to 10 months out of the year, at least at a high velocity, like in these games where you're trying to get guys out. And obviously you don't want to go up there and throw the ball lightly and not give your full effort. So when you're on the mound, you know, you're going full speed every single time. And that's just, you know, you see bodies, especially at a young age, break down because they play for 10 months out of the year. And it's kind of, you know, something that we're trying to fight is, you know, kids don't need 10 months of playing. They need probably 6 months, the spring, summer. I mean, at least pick 2 of the 3 seasons. We don't believe that, you know, you need to play all 3 seasons, but picking 2 out of the 3 seasons and then spending the rest of your time training is going to help you with your development more than just going out and playing for 10 months out of the year.
For sure. I think we just always run into the issue of, oh, well, you only get better actually playing the sport, right? And sure.
Which can be true.
100,000%, yes. At the end of the day, the sport is the end-all, be-all. That's why we do everything that we do is to step on the field and to play the sport. But I think the part that younger athletes and their parents miss is how soon they specialize in that. They don't take that step back and realize, oh, Johnny's still only 5'6", 110 pounds, right? We're treating Johnny like Clayton Kershaw, like Justin Verlander, having crazy workload, throwing in these weekly tournaments and all of this good stuff in the midst of growing 8 to 12 inches over the course of the calendar year as well for these these younger guys. Yeah. So the development side at a younger age is honestly the most important thing. It's introducing these kids to what the sooner you know about the holistic training approach, about mobility, about arm care, about proper, weight room structured training, and the phases of that, what it should look like when you're in season, what it should look like when you're in the off season, and all of that good stuff. The more of an advantage that they're just going to have as they keep moving through the ranks. This is not saying that these guys should be at 13 years old, little soldiers to the gym. Be a kid. Go play your other sports. Go do other things. But if you know at a young age that baseball is your thing, and that's the thing that you have 4 years on in high school to get that division, to develop on and get that Division I scholarship. Hopefully, that turns into pro ball, whatever. You got to be specializing. It's just the matter of the fact. The game is being played at the highest level that it's ever been played at, and it just continues to get better year after year. Just turn on any baseball game, you see all these guys. Average fastball this year, I think, is as close as it's ever been. If it's not 95, it's as close as it's ever been to 95. I think it's 94.4.
So there's almost been like 3,000 pitches thrown at 100 plus this year.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to be doing something year-round if baseball is your thing. Whether if you're in basketball season, if you're in football season, you still need to be taking your arm care seriously, taking your weight training seriously, making sure that your shoulder that you're stabilizing these muscles that are growing. Yeah. That's the growth plate. Impingement, all of this stuff is the common things that we see with these tendinitis, these overused young athletes that is just so avoidable. And just the arm epidemic in general, all of that you see younger and younger kids getting put under the knife, and it's just so avoidable if you just had a proper plan. Yeah. If you structured your training, if you took a step back and realized what this, the typical 13 to 17-year-old athlete's going through, where they're, the average of them are undersized, not strong enough, and if they just continue, they could be throwing 85 plus miles an hour, but their body's going to break down. Their body's not strong enough to handle that stress, along with growing and everything like that. And yeah, you need to have a proper plan in place and consider all the factors. Yes, we want to play. Yes, we want to,
Win.
you know, yeah, we want to be on the best travel ball team. We want to, you want to do all those things, but there's a time and a place. You got to look at what is the right thing to do and the long-term picture, not just your freshman season, your sophomore season. So identify your goals, put a plan in place, get after it.